gentlemen, behold the future of wireless communication. This little device changes everything.
It worked, I think. Please tell me it's working.
It's working. I can see it.
Yes, it is working. Oh my gosh. I suspected something was up backstage. We were in here because I asked Freddie, we're setting everything up, and I was like, the button that says record, is that switch to go live like it we get closer? I don't know what was up, but everybody, thank you for bearing with us for those few minutes. And my anxiety level now is just off the charts. But thank you for joining. I'm Mike N2MAK, and when I start off, let's give a shout out to. I see some of the members in the chat. I see Jimmy, Roger. It's up. Who else we got? Chavez is in there. Freddie Mac's on stage and in the chat. Freddie Mac was my first channel supporter, I think.
I hope so. I
think
try to be the
you
first.
come up as number one, and just want to say I appreciate it very much, and I appreciate you being here today.
It's my
So
pleasure.
Freddie, if they don't know you, tell them a little bit about yourself.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm Freddie Mac, your ham radio crusader. I have a little channel called the Ham Radio Crusader YouTube channel. I have a little janky website that I hope will get better in the very near future, hamradiolife.org. And I actually own hamradiolife.com now. They go to the same place. So, and I've got a little shop open that may move, may not, but right now it's always, that link will always be hamradiolife.shop for some items that I'm starting to make, 3D print and make, and some cables I'm about to start building. Been waiting for parts. It's like getting parts these days. It's crazy long. Christmas ruined it for all of us.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, we do all Starlink, a little bit of everything else, ham radio. And I'm learning a lot from Mike because I'm starting to dive into APRS and WinLink.
Yes, very cool.
Yeah, I got a WinLink SysOp approval now, so been working on that.
Very, very cool. Hey, Freddie, Jeff. I know Jeff was in the chat. Shout out to Jeff for being there. Is the audio sounding okay? Jeff said I was a little light, and I know we were having trouble before. How's it sounding, Freddie?
Well, it could use just a little bit of a boost. I don't know. Maybe
if all she's got.
Well, she's got Captain. She can't take any more.
Yeah. All right. Well, call me out if it gets bad, but
just use your voice. Your broadcaster.
I need to get a cold like you did.
Yeah, does it really help? I'm down there now, man. Joe Brett got nothing on me until I get healed up.
Yeah, they're saying it's light. Yeah, I'm having issues with the mic, and I don't know what more I can do. I got the. Oh wait, hold on. There, I can put up just. There, that's the most I can put it up.
Oh, there you are.
We'll see.
There you are.
Okay, good. All right. Well, thanks for joining us for this amateur hour, folks. And I know you're here for just one thing, and that thing is I love the Fang. So Freddie and I will talk about that. But before we do that, we have some rules that the attorneys have asked us to draw up. This is going to be real basic and straightforward giveaway rules. So to enter, type the keyword in the chat just as it appears. Winners can only win once. So if we do draw the same name, then we're just going to do it again. Winners must be present in the chat at the time of the drawing to claim their prize, and you must email me. I'm good on the Z, N2MAK at ARRLnet. Email me this weekend and let me know. Confirm your address. You know, I'll take notes. I will ask for call signs and stuff in the chat when you win. But yeah, let me know. And I'm shipping out USPS priority. So you're gonna get tracking and hopefully you'll get the radio in a couple days. But I'm doing this. It's not sponsored by Radioddity. The radios came from Radioddity, but unlike the the Happy Thanksgiving live stream Freddie and I did back before Thanksgiving. I'm paying for this out of pocket. So my cheap and only plug is, hey, super chats, gift memberships are appreciated, but I'm giving back. I have fun doing this, and it's fun to get the radios and review them and play with them. And I actually like these ones a lot, and we can talk about them as we get into it. But at the end of the day, I got plenty of stuff, and certainly want to ham things forward. So there we go. And let's see here. And I'm gonna get the first giveaway set up because we already did. Let's see here. So let me go into the giveaway tool. So I'm gonna go with 20. Just give me 1 second to start this thing before. And let's see here. I gotta go to the layers and the giveaway tool. And
So have we told them exactly what we're giving away?
yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. Let me see. This is why I bring Freddie on.
Well, I have a short-term memory loss, so
yeah. So before we, let's get it started with hashtag 20. Okay, so start doing hashtag 20 in the chat, and let me see if this is going to start picking it up. And speaking of chats, thank you, John, for the super chat there. Appreciate it. And let me see if the tool. Yep, it looks like it's counting. Look at that.
awesome.
Not a rookie anymore. Yeah. Yeah. So let's see here. And put that there. So we got that up, and let's show them what we're starting off. We're going to start off with the GMRS version, folks. And let me pull up a shot of that on the this. There we go. Let's see. Is this working? I got to add it to the scene. And I got to talk loud or talk while I'm doing things because, yeah.
The banner's covering it up a little bit.
Yep. And that's, I got to hide that. Boom.
There you
Get
go.
out of
Look
there.
at that goodness.
So there is we're starting off with the G version, folks. So this is the GMRS version. Those are the first ones I got. And, the spoiler alert for these is they are not going to transmit on the ham bands. So these are going to be legit GMRS radios. I went through, and I think I saw Ape in the chat, Smoking Ape. Shout out to Ape. He learned me on how to do the occupied bandwidth testing on these. So interesting thing about GMRS, there's some different rules in that sandbox, and one of them is the bandwidth of GMRS signals is actually limited to 20. Is it 20 hertz or kilohertz? Not 25, like you might think with ham radio. And so tested, and it's definitely clean. The signal's definitely fallen within that, and
Sweet
and stuff. So it's good. It's definitely a legal GMRS radio, and I'm probably the only one to bring it up to a soda summit and hit GMRS repeaters from a soda poda. And I have a short and a video on that. I think I got like out close to 50 miles with it, but elevation, line of sight makes a big difference. But have you played with the GMRS one, Freddie?
I haven't played with the GMRS model. I don't have that one yet. I bought the ham versions right off the bat, but I do have a question. The GMRS model version still receives on 2 meters, 70 centimeters. Is that correct?
It does. Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
I wasn't sure
and
about
it'll
that.
still receive on airband. So
like
which I think the regular mini, it's the same thing. It's just your transmit's locked.
Right.
That's the only difference that I'm aware of. So let me pull a draw. I don't know how many we got, like 44 watching or 44 in there. Let me see. Layers.
Yeah, we got about 45 watching in the stream.
Yeah. And so we got how many entered? 23 entered. All right. Spin it.
Ooh, this is exciting. We got sound effects and everything.
Vintage Vinyl Vets.
Well, you
Vintage
can't
Vinyl
beat
Vets.
that username.
Congratulations. And let's see,
Yes,
I'm going to
sir.
make a note.
Vintage Vinyl Vets 1187.
Vintage.
So I'm taking it that's veterans that listen to vintage records.
That's
Maybe
cool.
a 45 or a 70. Was it a 76 or a 73? The big ones. Golly, I'm dating myself.
All right. So is he or she in the chat? If you're in the chat, if you got a call sign,
Well, he
drop
just
it in
commented,
there.
wow. I say he.
Okay. Yep. He's there.
I'm
So,
guessing.
okay. All right. Good. If you want to put a call sign, Vintage Vinyl Vets, drop it in there. If you're good on QRZ, otherwise just feel free. Shoot me an email, n2mak@arrl.net. I'm good on QRZ if you forget. And just make sure I get that shipping address and everything. And while we're talking about shipping and everything, we're doing one radio at a time. So a lot of these will come in a box with two, but I wanna give them away to as many people as we can. So we're splitting them up. The GMRS, and this will be unique for whoever gets the GMRS ones, because I don't think the GMRS ones are sold individually.
Just
I
in
think
pairs.
I think that they just come as a pair. So which to me makes sense, but if you're just looking for one, then there are cheaper options out there and stuff. So
Why buy one when you can have two at twice the price?
Yep. And so
You can't have fun with one. You got to have them in pairs.
So I'm putting my email in the chat because I know he was asking. So there it is. And now let's get the second one set up. All right. All right.
Oh, PRK Radio just sent 5 Mike into MAK gift memberships to members of the chat.
Awesome. Thank you, Jimmy. I appreciate it.
Jimmy's an awesome cat, man.
Yeah. And I have been, sorry, chat, I have been neglecting you because I'm trying to do too much. Get overwhelmed. But you get nothing but truth. A couple people, let me go through. I see Shannon's in the chat. Shout out to Jabberjaw Shannon in the chat. Eric, N1JUR, Hollywood, I see you in there. I think we saw Ape earlier. Matt, Reliance Antennas is up in there. Hey, speaking of that, let me put this up there, which will have promo code for Reliance, but also Radioddity and Quirky QRP and all my buddies that help make giveaways like this possible. So
yeah, buddy.
Thank you. And we got to get the next giveaway set up now. Another GMRS. So we're doing another one of the GMRS ones. And let's see here.
Looks like N3YAZ received a gift membership. Jeff Cadwalder. I can't pronounce the long words. Got a free membership, as well as N1JUR and Night Monkey.
And now I gotta, let's see here.
Right. Yeah, we got a lot of folks in here now.
Figure out how to get the thing off. Okay, now, next one. So I gotta go to the giveaway tool. Let's get the next keyword set up. And let's see. The next one's going to be a GMRS, but give me 1 second. Once we see it on the screen here, that should work. And then I just hit reset. There we go. We're keeping it simple with the entries, because I don't know. I've noticed, and I don't use like the night bots or some of those things, but on a couple giveaways I've seen recently, I feel like some of the keywords keep getting flagged or whatever, and it's just
yeah, and it's
what I
like
mean?
you don't know if they're getting through or not, and
Yeah.
you try to go in there as a moderator and approve them all. It's like, golly. So yeah, if you keep them pretty vanilla, I guess you would say, it would probably help that. And I think that's YouTube's filtering, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Yep.
It's kind of aggravating.
Yeah, I don't get it. But so I figured I was like, and I know when we did this before, I had the word "feng" in like all the giveaway terms. We did the last one, but I was just like, I don't want everything to get flagged, and we already dealt with enough drama, didn't we?
Oh
Trying to
my
get this thing
goodness. Oh my
started.
goodness.
Yeah,
And
but good. It looks like it's working here.
some of our words that we partially type in may mean something completely else in another language. So maybe that's why they were getting flagged. It's hard to say.
Yeah. Yep.
We need a universal translator to put all our keywords through before we use them, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. So how many we got in there? We got 20 in there. All right.
48 watching according to my count.
Let's see if there's anyone else. This is the GMRS. We're going to get to the ham ones next. So we're going to do 2 of the ham radio ones, which are completely unlocked. Spoiler alert. And so you're going to get the best of all worlds. You're going to get ham. You're going to get GMRS. You're going to get MERS. You're going to get Marine.
No single sideband, though.
Yeah. So we got 23. I think that's around what we had before. Give it one more minute here. Any last minute entries, and so because we do want to wrap up, I do want to wrap this up by 10, so I'm not going to keep everyone too long. Coffee and Ham Radio starts at 10 with Ape and Chuck, and so I want to wrap up before them. All right, let me do it.
Oh, ba-dum-bum-bum. We need some Price is Right music right here.
Yeah. Bum, 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 $1, Bob. $1, Bob.
Those were always my favorites.
Yes. All right.
Xanavi.
Xanavi.
I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Yeah, I'm going with Xanavi. I'm thinking.
Xanavi, you in the chat? I bet you are. If not, you will be soon. Jimmy said he missed it by 1.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So
there he is. Whiskey Mike 9 Hotel.
Okay, Whiskey Mike 9 Hotel.
So we're going to take that. You're good on QRZ, correct? Xanavi? I never win anything, he says.
Whiskey Mike 9 Hotel.
Whiskey
right.
Mike 9 Hotel.
Got it. Congratulations on the GMRS version.
You're going to love these guys.
All right. And if you don't have the GMRS version, you can go ahead and start studying for the test. No, it hopefully you got your GMRS license. If not, I got mine as soon as they dropped it down. Remember, it was 70, and then it went to 35, and then there wasn't a fee for amateur, I think, but then they made that 35. So I got it, and I think it's great. I don't use GMRS a lot, but my oldest son has his general, and then my wife and my youngest don't have their tickets, and so I use these radios like these when we go on some family vacations. We got a family has a cottage near the Thousand Islands in New York up north, and we have spotty phone coverage. Like we're depending what room of the cottage you're in, you might have 1 or 2 bars, or you might not get anything.
Right.
And that's where the GMRS for me in my use, like it comes in handy like in those situations, because when we'd go walk the dog or kids would go play down the beach, like they take one of the GMRS radios, and worked out great. So
these minis are perfect for that too.
Yep.
Good size battery, small in the hand.
Yes. And that's
I didn't jump on the GMRS bandwagon, as it were, when they dropped the exam and then they dropped the price. And I didn't do it at first, and then a
Mhm.
buddy of mine who has a really good radio tower put one up, put a repeater up. I'm like, geez, I got to do it now. And then since I've built at least 3 GMRS repeaters, I've rebuilt one a couple of times now, fixing to do another one because you don't know what you're doing when you don't do it good enough the first time. I knew what I was doing, I just
Mhm.
wasn't doing it good enough. So they're better quality now. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of fun with it here locally.
Nice. Yeah, the active repeaters near me require memberships
Yeah.
and whatnot, but there's I think 1 or 2 open ones,
Oh yeah, all of ours around here
so
pretty much are
yeah,
open,
yeah,
and we've had a few more pop up lately, so it's getting more popular again.
yeah, yeah. Oh, actually, before I dive into the well, yeah,
That
we'll show
gives-
them what they're getting next. So
oh
here
yeah,
we go. So we're going into the actual ham versions next for the next giveaways. Now, the ones that we're giving away are going to be the gray ones, but I'm just going to point out that Radioddity, and I have these versions on the way to me. So you might see them in a giveaway down the road, but they have 2 new colors. And so there's this quartz one, which looks similar to what Gray Man Poda calls the prison edition, see through, but it looks like there's kind of like a purpley type hue to it. And then there's an amber. Let's see if this shows, which is kind of like a reddish brown, um, looking like some nice bourbon right
I'm
there.
calling it a bourbon now. That's a bourbon
Yeah,
color.
the bourbon fang. Yeah. And stuff. But well, I got the OGs are the gray, and so that's what we'll be giving away and stuff. So let's take that away,
I
and
ended up
let's get
getting
the
the gold color, I guess you'd call it, or yellow, but I'm
yeah.
liking that gray better.
I like the gray a lot. It's I like the color. I
Yeah,
just do.
it's soothing.
And I like it better than the black.
Yeah,
To be honest, it's
yep.
I don't know. It's got like a sporty look, but
It really is. It's a sleek,
yeah.
slim. I don't know, slim down version. It's hard to explain. It's better than the black that you solid black radios that we've looked at for so long.
Yep. All right. So I'm going in to get this next giveaway all set up. And
Chris Bricker said amber is cool, but he wants the Nintendo Clear blue color. That sounds
ooh,
intriguing. Yes.
we're going with UHF. This is a good segue between
There you go.
GMRS and ham. So UHF in the chat, and we'll see if we can get this next one going. Let's see here. All right. Looks like it's counting. Good. Yay, it's working. Yeah.
Now, no spoiler alerts, I hope. But did I see you do a
Yeah.
video recently with the UV5R and the MobiLink TNC?
Yes, I did that a little bit ago, and I did. I was actually on a work trip, and this thing has gone on several work trips with me with the Moby Link, and so one thing, if you do use a Moby Link, and this is a function where this, unlike the typical UV5R, there's a
Mhm.
dual PTT. So you got an A and
Yeah.
a B. So you got separate PTTs. And so what happens, I've noticed this with the Moby Links sometimes, um, when you connect it up, it's actually going to be the B band, the sub band that's going to transmit. You
I
normally
see.
you're focused on the A, and I
Right.
think that's just the nature of how it's set up and wired. So if you do use it, like I've done with Moby Link for WinLink, I use Radio Mail on my iPhone.
Hmm.
I use APRSFI to do APRS, and
That was my next
you
question. I
want to be on
didn't.
the B band, and there's a couple other settings when you go into the transmit audio that you need to adjust depending on what radio. There's, I think, the option that says simplex or multiplex, and it has to do with how the radio keys up. And my Yaesu and ICOM are one thing, the Baofengs are another. I have to dive in and look. I can never remember. I just, you click to test it, and if it doesn't key up, you flip the switch to the other option.
And the
But yeah,
Moby
no,
Link,
it's worked great
does
though.
work good on an iPhone. Then
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I always thought
Yep.
that was an Android only
Yep.
device, and I just didn't know.
Nope. Yep. Yeah. No,
Cool.
I am I'm a Mac fanboy,
Oh, yeah, I am too.
and it's worked really well with it. And it's like the DigiRig, where you can buy one device and then you buy a couple cables, and if you want to
Yep.
swap it out, like I said, I use it with ICOM, Yaesu, Baofeng, HTs, and no problem. And,
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I see one of those in my future. I'm very sure of that. I've been playing a lot recently, more so with some DigiRig devices for APRS, and then I have one for my ICOM IC706 Mark II G for FT8 that I need to get back to. I got it all set up and then moved on to 7 other projects, and I really want to get back to that. But man, I can't say enough about those DigiRig interfaces. They're amazing.
Yep. I totally agree. And we hit 40 participants, so I'm going to spin the wheel. People were holding out for the ham versions. I knew it. I don't blame you. I have not found a way to unlock. Someone just asked me, commented on one of my videos. I have not found a way, or I'm not aware of a way to unlock the GMRS versions. So we got Bob, WB1 EVU.
Whiskey Bravo 1 Echo Victor Uniform. See, I have to watch my phonetics, transitioning from public safety, because V is the same in both. It's Victor, and then I have to really, I'm pre-planning every word as I'm reading the letter to translate it to phonetics, or the correct side of the phonetics. I'm still struggling with that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, let's see here. Now let me go look at the chat. I closed that out. So Bob is in there. Awesome. Send me an email, Bob. And for all the winners, even if you're good on Zed, if you can send me an email at it's n2mak at arrl.net. I'm good on QRZ. Send me an email. That way I can share the tracking number with you too when I send these out. And if all goes well, they'll go out in the mail on Monday. So you should have them this coming week and stuff. And what everyone will get in the box is you can get the radio. And then you're going to get the lanyard and the USB charging cable, because that's all these came with. So you will get those in the box, and you're going to have a great time with them. Trust me.
I think
these things. So like I said, I mean, I carried these in my pocket, or on my person. It's all tied up in the lanyard for 1 month. Actually, I went just over a month, and I wear dress clothes for work. I'm gonna have dress pants, sometimes full suits on, and
Mike cleans up nice too. You should see these pictures.
They just, it's so pocketable. The size of this radio, until you actually get it in your hands, and it almost disappears. I mean, it easily, like, I had it in like my blazer pockets. I presented on stage at a conference with a mini in my pocket. Nobody noticed or said anything. So like it really disappears, and you can easily have it on you, and that makes it so convenient, especially if you're traveling and stuff. It's just a small thing, just throw it in the bag, and it's USB-C charging, so you don't need to worry about the cradle. It doesn't even come with a cradle, so very, very good. We got one more giveaway to do, but before we do that, I want to point out there's a couple good sales going on at Radioddity. They have some flash sales going on now. I don't know if this is part of something broader, because I think what we got, Hamcation is what's going on right now in Florida, right? That's Orlando, right, Freddie?
Oh yeah, and I tell you what, I'm really, really sorry I'm not there.
Yeah.
I think the weather got really nice on them yesterday. They got their The day before it was a little bit cool, but man, that looks like a really good show.
Yeah, so I just did a video, which if you were tuned into Thursday night ham radio the other night, I premiered a video. I'm playing with this radio for Radioddity. This is the DB50B. And I mentioned this because it's a flash sale bundle right now. It's $330, but they're giving you $30 in gift cards, so you're looking at $300 for this thing. This is the 50-watt version. This is the mobile version of what's commonly known as like the BTEC UV Pro, or the VGC. It's the N7600, or
Yeah.
is their mobile version, but they have the HC version. So this has the KISS TNC Bluetooth low energy, KISS TNC built in, APRS built in. The speaker mic has got the display and everything built in. There's Android, iOS apps to control it, and this thing has been fun. As
Really,
someone who
really
does, APRS a lot, we were talking about the Moby Link earlier, and the fact that I had, now I got a radio, a 50-watt radio that's got all this stuff baked and built in, and stuff. And I know Bricker's asking, is anyone compared? As far as I know, these are all the same, with the difference being, the badging, the logos and stuff on there. I think BTEC has a GMRS version as well. It's going to be slightly different inside, I'm guessing, where it's going to be locked down. But yeah, no, this is, I just pointed out, it's a good deal. If you use my promo code, you're not going to get any savings on this, because they don't do that on the sales stuff. So, but still, drop it in there as an affiliate. I appreciate it, and stuff. The other sales, let me take this away real quick, and because let's see here, try to share another one that's related so people see. So when we're talking about the HT version, that's this one right here, the GA5WB. So this is the exact same thing as the N76 by VGC, and what's BTEC call it, the
UV Pro.
UV Pro.
Mm-hmm.
The UV50 Pro is their mobile one, but yeah, there's
Yes.
this. I just bought this. It's on its way. It's on a plane right now, probably, and on its way to New York. This I thought was another great deal. So that's the only reason I'm plugging this, is $139. I think the Black Friday pricing on and that was before that wasn't on Radioddity, on Amazon, I think, for the UV Pro or something. It was like 150-ish or something. So this is like another really good deal.
Price.
And yep. And oh my gosh, my monitor just went blank for a split second. I'm like,
oh gee whiz.
we're gonna have to do that other giveaway real soon before something else goes wrong. But there's one other deal I'll plug, and then I'll transition away from this. And I'm just pointing these out because, like I said, I actually think that there's some good sales out there if people are interested in
Good
stuff.
product
And
too.
obviously, if you're at Hamcation, there's gonna be some awesome deals from some huge vendors and stuff there. But the other one I want to plug is for our good friend, the Zygu G90, and there's a flash sale on that right now. And this is a common one that you do see from time to time. They have two different options. So there's an option with the data interface that you got to make the cable for, and that's about $399. And then there's another option which has, and I have this, their version of the DigiRig, the DE19, for $429. So that's $429. You're getting the digital interface, the stand. I always joke with the G90. It's a tuner with a 20-watt radio built in. It's it's phenomenal. It was my first HF radio. I sold it when I got my 705. I love the 705, but I liked it so much, I bought a used one that I got from my club's auction back in November, and it's just a fun one, and definitely wanted to highlight those deals. But we got one last giveaway we're gonna do, and so let me go back to the giveaway tool here, and let's get this set up for one final Baofeng UV5R Mini. So this is the ham version. The first two were the GMRS. This is the fourth and final giveaway, and again for the ham version. And we're gonna go. I'm gonna use VHF. I'm gonna be original. I'm gonna use a VHF. And there we go. So VHF in the chat. And speaking of chat, let me spin through and see if there's anyone else that I've missed. I'm sorry, I'm not paying as much attention in the chat as I'm
You see
trying
my
to run
buddy
some of
James
these.
in the chat, amateur. He's Alpha Alpha 5 Papa Delta. He won one of the Radioddities in our Thanksgiving giveaway.
Awesome.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, it took a little bit to get there, but he got it. It's not a bad little radio.
Yeah. And I will point this out as a shameless plug. For those who are channel members, there's some fun little custom emotes that you'll get. One of them is VHF. That won't work for the entry. There's we got the QRP one.
Oh, I like
And
that.
there's the RF around and find out. And then lastly, because it's me, you got the $20.
Oh yeah, $20 is $20.
Yeah. Yep. So
You need one that
one of the
looks like
custom emotes, you got some fun stuff there if you're a channel member. So yeah.
maybe if you get the gold package, you get one that says, K8MRD is wrong.com on it with the face. That was pretty cool.
Yep. And let's see here. There's one other thing I was going to mention. So I noticed that let's see. Was that banner running? Okay. I didn't mention it, but I think the banner might have been running, or I just put it on now. So if you want merch, there's a sale right now this weekend on my merch. The website is Leave No Band Behind, and that makes it easy to remember, leavenobandbehind.com. And if you're interested, this is a really good time to buy something. 25% off. I don't control it. Spreadshirt does it. But it looks like this weekend it's 25% off. That's the best deals that I've seen, is the 25% off everything. And they only do that from time to time. So if you are interested, it's definitely a good time to go check something out if you want. And again, it certainly supports the channel. Let me go back here
And
I
I tell you what, the shirts you get from them, they feel good on you. It's not one of those shirts that feels like a nice big heavy lamination on you. They're good shirts.
Yeah. So we got some of the designs, got the RF around and find out, QR Poppy,
I like
VHF,
that.
please be kind, leave no band behind. Those of you who remember the days of Blockbuster, I actually dug up like that old VHF font from the cassette tapes. And yeah. So, if you're interested, by all means, definitely check it out and stuff. So there's my shameless plug. And let's see here. Let me go back to the giveaway and see.
Well, I remember a day when you brought back a VHS tape to the rental place and it wasn't rewound. They'd charge you a couple of bucks.
Yeah. I worked at Blockbuster. That was after being a paper boy. That was my first job. I did it this summer, or going into summer, like my senior year.
Oh yeah,
in high school. And yep,
we had a bunch of mom and pop
that was a gig to have.
Oh yeah, because that was big time. That was the place
you
to go.
Get some free rentals, but we'd get access to stuff early, and that was a nice flex to be able to come back with.
And you remember the smell, the smell of the the movie rental place when you walked in. It was like this
Yeah.
awesome or aromatic, pleasant place to be.
Yeah.
And you just wanted to browse all the titles and get that movie before your friends did.
Totally.
Oh man,
Yeah.
those were the days.
Yep. Let's see. We got 51 in the chat, or 51 participating. We got 89 I think,
watching the video
or
right
so.
now.
Yeah.
The stream, I
Awesome.
should say.
Yeah, and I appreciate it for those that tuned in this early. It's Valentine's Day or Valenfengs Day.
Yes. Yes.
And I didn't want to do anything in the evening, and I had the idea for this stream just because of the name. You know, we did the Thanksgiving live stream giveaway because of Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving, and I couldn't resist, especially with this being on a Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Doing the Valenfengs Day. We're just having fun, man. It's, you know,
That's the name
you got to
of the
have fun
game
in this
right
hobby, and stuff. But 54. All right, we're getting there. 55. I want to go just another minute or so, and then we can make sure we wrap up on time. So,
there. Jeff.
I was just looking at that.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. Nice. Oh, hey, yeah. I don't have any plans tonight, but I'm sure going out or getting takeout is
I
going
want
to
to
be
give you
involved.
the ultimate ironic moment this morning. My wife forgot it was Valentine's Day, and we have one of our grandkids over, and she's like, "I'm not sure what I'm going to do. What should we do?" I'm like, "Whatever you
Wow.
want to do tickles me plumb to death."
Yeah.
Oh, it's just, it snuck up on us, I think.
Yeah, my wife and I tend not to do a lot for the holidays. We
Yeah.
end up because sometimes too, like to get family member to watch the kids or something. And
Sure.
so it's Valentine's. They're trying to celebrate too. So
Exactly. It's tough when you still have kids at home.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we're empty nesters, so now we have grandkids over.
Those got to be the best because you
They
just
really
get them
are.
back. You get them all sugared up and just like, here you go.
Yeah,
Not my
much.
problem anymore.
The thing is, we have 12, so you have to be real selective if you have more than one and make sure that they get along with each other, because some of them do for a few minutes and then they don't, or they do and then they get tired of each other. So kids are kids. You just got to pick your dynamic. Ooh, here we go.
Spinning it. We had 56. It seemed to kind of stop there. So
Ooh.
All right.
Bearded Jackal.
Yes.
Alpha 4, Alpha Tango.
Yeah, let me make a note of that.
Chris says, or just make a steak. My wife's birthday was last weekend, and we both didn't feel it, so we went to the store and got a steak, and I barbecued in the backyard, so we've already pulled that off.
Awesome. Well, the same thing, definitely. All winners, send me an email. I'm good on the Zed. That way, I'll share the tracking and stuff and whatnot. And I plan to box these up tomorrow after I reset them all and get them out in the mail on Monday. So it should be pretty quick to everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So there we go. And now we can go back to this scene and biggin ourselves a little bit. You got anything coming up, Freddie?
I do.
You want to share?
Last Thursday, I dropped a video about the quick and dirty install on for All Starlink on the new Trixie version. And there's actually one little segment of that I left out, but I'll try to get to that. It's not that important. It's just some little fun fact. But part 2 of that is the introduction of the new Announcement Manager add-on for All Starlink 3 that was developed by James. November 5 Alpha Delta over in Mena, Arkansas. Almost forgot his call sign. And he developed this, and we've been testing it for quite a little while now, trying to get all the bugs out, and, working with other programs, et cetera, et cetera. But that video is dropping this Tuesday around 6 p.m. ish Central, past the hour of 6 Central time. I forgot the time. I don't think we have it set yet, but it's going to be in that very neighborhood. But what this does, it'll allow you to do type some text into a box. It will convert it to speech, and then you could schedule it to play over your All-Star node as an announcement, especially for those that use repeaters. And you also have an option to let that sound play over the network. It's not something you want to do a lot because it will allow everybody attached, connected to you to hear it as well. So some clubs will have several repeaters connected to one another. They can do this on one repeater and do the club announcements and what have you over all of them at the same time. But you can also record your own voice or take an MP3, import it into your node, and it will convert it and schedule it for you at the same time. So it's a neat little thing, but the video will cover all the details. It'll work in Allmon 3 and in Supermon 7.4. So maybe a future development for it to work in the All-Scan dashboard as well. So just stay tuned for that. That's coming Tuesday night, right around.
Sounds good. Yeah, and
You
that's what
got
I was
coming
going to
up on
plug.
YouTube.
Tuesday. Yeah. So let's see here. I leave no band behind. Got to recognize that because yesterday we got some new spectrum on 60 meters. So the new 60 meter stuff went into effect. And everything. If you actually go to the ARL website, they have updated those. It's not the band plan; it's like the graphical frequency representation, but we all call it the band plan.
Yeah.
So they have that updated with the new 60 meters. No more channel 3. We actually have 15 kilohertz of space, but you're limited to 9.15 watts ERP and stuff. So you know they give and they take. But I just made a 60 meter dipole because if I'm going to be limited to 9 watts, I want a very efficient and effective antenna. So I just made a 60 meter dipole. I'll be bringing out maybe tonight or definitely tomorrow for POTA. So look for me on 60 meters, voice and FT8. Should be fun. So I'm looking forward to that. I got a short that I'll drop later today. Members have had early access to it, playing around on 11 meters and whatnot. So I will share that. Like I said, leave no band behind, whether it's GMRS, CB,
Anything.
and ham. And I'll have a video coming out on Tuesday as well. It's a short one, but when I was out playing around on 11, I also decided to try some 10 meter AM, which was fun. Something very different. But last weekend was the AM rally, which is an AM QSO party contest and stuff and whatnot. So yeah, I had fun, and so that'll be coming out Tuesday. And the other thing I'll mention is next Friday night we'll be doing a Northeast Ham Radio happy hour that I do with the guys from up north, Live Free and Ham. So shout out to them. I know I saw Eric and some of them in the chat earlier. We're going to have a live stream Friday night, 7:00 Eastern. And you know what day that is? I just realized yesterday, Freddie.
What day is it?
It's 220. Leave no band behind. It's 220. And so definitely tune in because I'll be giving away on that live stream. I'm going to give away a tri-band HT. I got to figure out which one, but it's 220, 1.25 meters. I can't ignore that. So I'll be giving away a tri-band HT on that live stream. But we have a good time. If you haven't joined it or tuned in, it's kind of like a ham radio clubhouse on steroids. We try to have a topic that shortly evaporates. It goes off the rails, but we're just having fun because ham radio is fun. And I hope everyone enjoyed the live stream. Congratulations to all the winners. I put links to Coffee and Ham Radios. They're getting started right now. Go tell Ape and Chuck I sent you there. I'm going to be going over myself and saying hi to the fellas. Freddie, thank you so much for being here
My
with me
pleasure,
for
sir.
another
Thanks
one.
for having me.
I appreciate having you in the co-pilot seat there, and everything. And a thank you again to everyone that did super chats, gift memberships. Thank you to all the supporters of the channel. And I'll be dropping a preview to what I just hinted, because you're going to get early access to videos. So you'll see the new AM 10 meter AM video shortly when I set that for members. But I will say 7-3. Thanks for tuning in,
73.
everybody.
Have a good one, y'all. 73.